Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Only Swings. I'm a full-time swing trader and I'm just going to be going over what I'm watching this week and into next week. It's kind of a midweek update and whatever trades I might have taken or in, this is an update. I'm going to stay consistent with updating every week of what I'm watching and what I'm taking and how that position is going so we can document my whole journey with our trades. So first pair on the hot list is gold. Gold has been on a tear these last few months, this whole year basically. And as of right now, it has given us no sign whatsoever that it's trying to stop. Right. So this is the monthly chart, and the monthly chart is just blasting higher. And weekly, same thing, just blasting higher. And again, there's no reason, especially as a swing trader myself, that when I see momentum and big money flowing into a name this way, you want to stay with it. You don't want to second guess yourself and think, it's going to pull back, it's too high. No, just ride the trend until it stops. So again, on the weekly chart here, we hit a recent high, we pulled back a little bit, consolidated, and now we're coming back to those highs again. So I'm expecting this chart to break out to all-time highs very soon. We've closed above all the recent resistances we had, and we closed with a strong momentum candle. So I'm expecting this to go straight to all-time high and probably break out to the 4,500 range. I actually entered yesterday, just on this lower high point. And one of my main reasons for entering was actually because of silver. Silver is even stronger than gold right now. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture this. I wasn't watching it at that time. I was more loyal to gold, but I feel it's gold is going to follow in silver's footsteps here. So I'm looking for longs on gold for the next few weeks. I took my initial entry, and based on how price presents itself, I'm going to look to scale in on more entries, but for now, I'm just in the one entry. And if you look at the 4 hour here, this recent consolidation we've been having the last almost 2 weeks, this tight range, I feel like a lot of people lost money during this period, but we've finally broken right through that with momentum. So this is a big sign to me that we are going to fill the rest of this range and go straight past it, following silver to all-time highs. So my risk reward on this is going to be a minimum 2 hour. 2 hour is actually just right before all-time high, but if we get to that point, there's no reason for me not to swing this past that to higher all-time highs. Okay, next up we have Bitcoin. Bitcoin's another name I'm pretty bullish on. Right now, this is the monthly chart. Looking at the monthly, you can see we're making a nice lower high. This could be a great point to hold this lower high and come back up. But again, we just have to see what price wants to do, because most of the time frames are kind of mixed. Like the monthly still looks bullish, but the weekly is shifted a bit more on the bearish side. We're below the MA. We've broken right down, but overall, I'm bullish on it long term, so I have a bit of a bias towards it. However, in terms of my trading, I don't let that affect me. So even though I'm bullish, I haven't taken any longs on this name yet until I see some real reasoning to get in long. Because we're at the end of the day, we're trading this way. It's not an investment; it's a trade. So I have added to this long for my long term here, but I haven't traded it in my trading account. So if you look, we're maybe seeing a bottom. We've got about 4 weeks that price has been sitting in this range now. So that's a good sign. Usually Bitcoin's the type of name to go up quick and go down even faster. And if it's done going down, it kind of from my experience, shows you with the slowdown kind of thing. But we'll see. I'm still waiting to see what happens. And again, next we have the daily here. The daily's kind of consolidating, making these internal lower highs, but that's not enough for me to take a trade on it, honestly. I would need to see some big momentum kind of come back up and maybe retest from there, and then I might be interested in a long. But till I see better structure, I'm not interested. But that's the update. Today we had a good flip too. It was all the way at 89, and just right by the end of the day, we're back at 92. Might not be anything, but it was a good flip today. Next we have UJ. Overall, I'm pretty bullish on UJ for now. The recent trade I actually took on this name was on this lower high right here. We had this prolonged pullback. We got these momentum signatures, and then I got an entry on this candle. I was up about 1-to-1, and then yesterday we had this big rejection print. I closed the trade at break even. I'm still bullish on the name. I still am looking for some kind of confirmation to back to the upside so that we can target these highs, and if not a new high. But for now, until the name shows me that it's ready to go, I'm just waiting and watching. I'm not looking to chase or predict anything. I like to take trades with confirmation. It just prevents you from taking more losses than you really need to. Lastly, US30 broke out to an all-time high today. I trade indices the least because I feel these are very, very choppy most of the time. I know a lot of day traders will trade them full time, but if you just like look at this price action for the most part, like how do you even trade this? Maybe if you're on a 1 minute chart and you're taking small scalps, I understand that, but for a swing trader, that's very difficult to trade. And what I've noticed for indices is that they trade best during bigger pullbacks and the recoveries from those pullbacks. So I'll wait and watch during those times. Like, for example, we got this pullback. This is where you could catch some real price action and actually get some, have your trade hit, take profit. Whereas compared to this and compared to this, the size of the candles, there's a huge difference. Or if you look at the big pullback we had in April, we had great market structure and great sells, and then we had great buys all the way back up. And then in between that, it was not the best situation to trade, at least for my strategy and my style. But nonetheless, we're back at all-time highs on the US30. So congrats to all the US30 holders. But I think I'm not going to have anything to trade from for a little while on this name, and that's okay. So for now, the main focus that we have in terms of position is gold, and I expect to be in this trade for a little while. And the trade I would say that comes second could be JPY, but we're still waiting for a confirmation. And in terms of Bitcoin and US30, there's just not enough going on for us to enter, or at least not set up for us. So that's my update for today. I will probably come back and give another update on Sunday or Monday to see what I'm watching, how we're doing, and then we'll go and I'll keep you guys in the loop from there. Thanks for watching. Take care.